Don't be shy.
Gali was one of those people that, when I first met him, made me feel as if I had known him my whole life. He's on these quackmacois and about Barney Bush, quackmacois, weekly. My name is Barney. I'm Shawnee from the Bear Clan, and I'm honored to be here. I feel really good to be here to help send him on his way. It just seems like the right thing to do. And I don't have any hard feelings that from anything that he would have left behind of any kind. There was never an opportunity for that kind of thing. There was always an opportunity of friendship, an opportunity of flute, an opportunity of music, an opportunity of dialogue, talking about our old days, and he liked that a lot. And I am touched by the outpouring of relatives and people here to see him off on his way, because I truly believe, I'd say maybe more in the way of Medewa than that he has a journey to make. That's our way of thinking, and that he's got these moments. I don't know all the ways of the Abenaki people, but I don't know any of your ways, and except what I learned from him, and I truly feel that that spirit of his is able to hear us here now. We Shawnees have when someone is finally gone, there's a word that we use when the day is over. We tend to be pretty fast with our farewells. There's a word, and it's asanwa, which means it's finished, it's over. And for him, the journey's not quite over, but I'm very content to have been here today, and to have met all you people and seen old friends, and people that were very close to Gali, and Gali was very close to, and treated them as family, and him as family, and this is, to me, is the way of being who we are as to use a new age in indigenous folks. I like the idea of family being strong across the nation, and we're in a time where we see that Gali and I would talk about the things, the resurgence of brotherhood and sisterhood among our folks, among all indigenous people. And I see it so much that I can't hardly talk about it, because it brings me to tears, and it makes me want to sing, and makes me want to do a lot of other things, because like the old folks said when I was growing up, that there would be a time, this time coming, and Gali's passing is one of those times. Nyawa makio sanakawi. The logic of what people mean when they speak is very interesting, because we would speak Catalan, and you always heard Catalan, and it would I got a dose of Catalan. I got a dose of a lot of things that when we were talking. We would pronounce Abenaki words, and we would exchange Shawnee concepts. And we get into important words that come from people, different tribes. There always seems like there's a central word for harmony, or for something that indicated contentment within a community. I think the Navajos call it Ojo, and the Mola people call it Oyate, and some words are too sacred to pronounce, so I hear, but he gave a word for his, I'm not going to pronounce it because I'm not Abenaki, and I might not have permission to do that. And we worked with language, we worked with poetry, we worked with the individual concepts of poetry, and I was asked to read this poem by Gali to called Homeland. A river of infinite double curves flows through a valley of invisible borders. Dawnland spreads out before me. The people of the earth are hidden amongst the flood of blinding white light. Water flows from the start of time to the waters where the dawn sun rises. But there is no word for time in my people's language. Neither is there a word for goodbye, a phrase marking the end of a relationship. There is no end to my relationship with my river and the land that guides my river to the white light shining from the east, beyond the great waters. Klabi lurks in bright light, shadows quietly manicuring all that was, is, and will be the roots of the people. There is no end to relations. Everything is a circle. Wars, plagues, eugenics was only a start. Infinity never ends. The lazy eight has no beginning, no end. It is two double curves facing each other, facing reality. It is the sign of the Métis. Bred out of existence is the ironic culmination of genocide. I am not still here. I am here. Nbankina is still here. And as long as our homeland is here, we exist. No word for time, no word for goodbye. Ndakina speaks to my heart in French, English, and welcomes me in Algonquin. There is no border crossing. There is no welcome sign. Home is a place where I never lived. It lives in me. I am home. Home is me. Pretty well says it for me.